Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go at the link. On the return, Britton Covey. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
73.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. On 1st down, Hurts. Here's a deep shot towards the end. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
That's ain't the playbook I wanted. I wanted the Indiana playbook.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Let's go now.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Let's go. Hut.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing his love on 3rd. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Good, set.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it at the 30.
Stokes, that's
Enemy territory before being stopped.
best I can ask for you right there.
From the red zone now. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Big guess right here. We guess.
Barkley can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Ooh, in the corner. Pass. Good pass.
The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Ready. 6, 7.
They'll throw on 3rd and long.
Ah, you got to give me a time. You got to give me time over there, Morgan. You got to give me that. That's touchdown. You got to give me that time right there.
About closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Offense ready
The
to
offensive
begin this
playbook
drive.
or the
1st and
defensive
10.
playbook I need. I ain't gonna lie.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Red, cycle. Set, hut. Zone red. Flag 2.
Love out of the shotgun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's
This block for me, Morgan.
The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tie things up at 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Defense, special teams.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Cut
Good pass.
and he almost reaches the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball
I was
does,
thinking, I was like, should I go for this? Should I go for this? I'm like, if I don't get it, he's into the house.
What's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Eagles
Should have just ran it. Wasn't nothing I could do anyway. I wanted to get it there and get the field goal. Should have just ran it.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Nixon now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Let's go now. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Turning to Jacobs on third.
Ooh, blitz off the side. That was nasty.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The counter was a bad idea.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Come on, set. Blaster, sit. Ready?
Looking to throw.
Hands crashed.
And he's out of bounds just past the
Big
34
fella.
yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play fake, it's Love. Pocket isn't holding up.
That little blitz, man, it's cooking us, yo.
And the big play drives
It's
the
cooking us.
backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. In this linebacker today,
I was about to say, if you catch that read, you one of them.
have to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Down. Keep down. Still green. Set.
Love from the gun. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield.
Ooh, I trying to snatch him.
Jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy
You gotta
up
play
to take
better
some
offense,
sort of
man.
hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That pass complete to Goddard. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Able to find Dotson here. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. And the Packers will go with a dime look. 3rd down coming. He'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And the defense is...
Come on, man. It's like the people. I get it. That is a beastly defensive line for sure.
To handle instead.
but like,
But the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this
gotta
third
put
down
up
a
some
lot
type of
trickier to
fight.
figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and
Oh
7.
my
Here
God.
we go. Fight 60. Fight, white. Ready.
Back to throw it. And as that one falls
Ball, ball. He
incomplete,
can't just block me off like that. Thank you.
That was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
Cut, cut.
Running it after the penalty.
You just missed that assignment right there on that. Nobody was there to block that.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
It's the Packers playbook. That's what's so sad.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Red, yellow. Blue striker. Cut, cut.
Love looking to pass. So that brings
What
us
the
to the
fuck?
2-minute warning in Philly. Packers going for the win here. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Black Ultra. Set, go.
Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What a block there.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Call it about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that.
Call that timeout.
You will take
Call that timeout. Call that timeout. Come on. Come on. I know you want to call it.
Come on, set.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Oh my goodness, Stokes. This is like the 3rd game in a row, but you didn't let somebody break you.
And he's in.
I don't get it.
Touchdown, and with almost no time left,
I don't get it.
won this game. Absolutely clutch score there.
And I'm guessing pass, so why are you even going for the pass? Like, why are you even going for that? He shouldn't even be faked out if we already guessing pass.
Really matter.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a
It's ridiculous, Stokes. That's all I can say to you. And you my fastest corner, so I can just bench you.
Kickoff taken at the 3.
Nigga be drunk or something, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
On the set.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black shot. Set, huh?
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now a timeout, so there may be time for 2 plays here, Bronk, but a quick short one does him no good. They
Using
gotta
a
go
dime?
for the break here. Everyone's
And
prepped.
Quay
2nd
Walker
down
was
now.
on Smith. I don't even get how that's even possible.
He'll look to throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
There's the importance of staying in
That's
space
bad.
as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Down. Ready?
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drop today. This game is over. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles.
He let him get the touchdown too, like not just let him catch it and kick a field goal, getting spot for the field goal. He let him get the touchdown.
To the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Rocky Wood and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL.
37%. We was bad. We was bad. We was bad. We was bad, J Love.